How's it going, guys? Jalen here again today from Blue Angels Gaming, and today we have another attack strategy guide. This is for Town Hall 12, and we're going to be going over the Pekka BoWitch. So in this strategy, you're going to be bringing, sometimes you're going to be bringing a Queen Walk strategy along with one or two Pekkas, and the rest of the composition is going to be filled with bowlers and witches. So in this particular strategy, on this attack for Pinos Unified, he goes in with a Queen Walk with that Warden there to begin his attack, and then he's going to finish it off with that Pekka BoWitch. So a little bit of a background of why I like this attack, why I think the Pekkas are a good addition to the BoWitch, is simply for a meat shield. But it's not like that Golem is just sitting in there and not getting any hit points. That Pekka has all kinds of damage, which is very nice. So something that you always want to bring with this attack is that wall wrecker. What that wall wrecker does is it breaks through those walls, it acts as a jump spell, gets you into those core compartments, and it also acts as a huge meat shield for your attack. So wall wrecker is great for these attacks. It really gets your bowlers inside, and you don't want to wait around on your Queen Walk too long to where you have to use all kinds of rages and use her ability. What you want to do is you want to use her to get that side of the funnel, use a few troops on the opposite side, and as soon as that is done, you want to send those troops in, get them into the core, and get the thing rolling. So then you have the healers that last through the attack, and you have her ability at the end of the attack. So that's what happened here. Worked out nice for him, and it helped him get that 3-star. So as you guys can see, there's not a whole lot of troops left in the remaining few seconds of this attack, but both of his queen and his warden, and actually even his king, has a little bit of hit points left. So a very nice attack here, and it just goes to show you how really strong this attack is. And saving that Queen Walk is a huge part of this attack if you go in with those healers. So great attack here. I would always suggest going in with those healers just because that Queen Walk is real nice. It really sets you up for the 3-star. This attack isn't too hard to get a 2-star with, just because Town Hall 12's pretty easy to get a 2-star in the game anymore, to be very honest with you. But that 3-star can be really tricky, so bringing those healers in, keeping that queen around, just as you can see in this attack, it's very sufficient in getting that 3-star. She's going to take out that last Tesla, and now we're going to be moving on to the second attack. So in this attack, we're actually going to be going in with 2 Pekkas, so a little bit different of a composition compared to the last attack. He's still going to go in with that Queen Walk, and what he does with this loon, it's a decoy loon, and what that does is it draws any bombs in case there are any not giant bombs, black or red bombs, to take out those healers. He sends in that loon, and that's just going to draw anything. In this case, it didn't, but very good technique there by this dude. So I just want to give a little bit of a shout out to the CPUs, Xenobiotics, and Pinos Unified. Great clans. Thank you guys for letting me come get some of your attacks to make this video. I really do appreciate it. So he's going to go ahead and get that Queen Walk rolling, take out all of the 12 to around 1 o'clock structures, and he's going to place both of those Pekkas as meat shields, take out some of those buildings, place down some wizards behind them, and really what you guys want to do with these Pekkas is act like they are golems. So no, they don't have as many hit points as golems, but they soak up the damage pretty good, and they also deal a lot more damage than what golems do. So that's why I suggest going with the Pekkas. They soak up quite a bit of damage, not as much as the golems, but they're very good to deal some damage. So something that I do recommend with this attack is to not make those bowlers go directly inside. I like for the main compartment and the main group of bowlers to go middle to take out those key components, but you want some of your troops to go around. You want to knock out the base from one side to the other. You don't want to go straight up the core, knock all those structures out, and then wrap around and take out the remaining of the base. You want to just knock out a base from side to side. You want to take it out completely, you know. You don't want to just go down the middle. You want to take it out from the whole side to the opposite side. So great attack here. I mean, this is an overkill, but like I said, I really like taking the troops all the way around and not just making them rush the middle and then had the sides to worry about. So great attack here, and I really like how he went about this attack, and he has all kinds of troops left over. So what kind of bases do you want to look for with these? So how the bowlers work is there's a little bit of a chain reaction, not really like the Electro Dragon, but a little bit. So what you want to look for is you want to look for bases that are kind of clustered together. So how the bowlers work are they hit the nearest building, and they have a little bit of a chain reaction onto a few tiles beyond the building that they hit. So if you attack a base that's really spread out, those bowlers aren't going to have a whole lot of efficiency. But something that is pretty close together, that their hits are going to take out a couple buildings at once, that's the bases that you want to go after. Another base that's very good for bowlers is ring bases. Walls can give the bowlers a little bit of trouble, so I wouldn't recommend the BoWitch strategy for those bases. And again, guys, this is a BoWitch strategy. It's a little bit of a variant throwing in those Pekkas, but how you want to analyze these attacks is thinking BoWitch. I mean, that's what this attack is. If it is all clustered, there's all kinds of walls, I would probably not suggest this attack. But if you can take out the clan castle troops, those infernos, the giant bombs, this is a good attack because those are the main defenses. So something that I'm going to walk you guys through is what to look for and what to try to target before you go in with this attack. So unlike hogs or a loon strategy, you don't actually have to take out the clan castle troops. You don't have to take out the queen, but the clan castle troops is highly suggested. So what I mean by that is with, say, hogs, you have to take the clan castle troops out because if they're air troops, the hogs cannot take a dragon out. In this attack, the witches or the queen can take the dragon or the loons or whatever is in the clan castle. It can take them out, but I would still suggest that if you can pull it out and take out the clan castle troops, it is going to help you, just because if there's a loon or a baby dragon in that clan castle, that can do some serious damage to your attack, especially those bowlers, because they don't have a whole lot of hit points. So I would suggest if you can take the clan castle troops out, take them out, but if not, it's not too big of a deal. You just got to kind of plan around it. You may bring a freeze spell, poison spell, or maybe even a heal spell if you don't think you can get it, and just work around it, guys. So these attacks are all about analyzing the base, seeing what you guys think will work for the particular base, and just working with it. So a huge shout out to Puto here of Pinos Unified. Great attack, and that's just another, you know, it's not an overkill, but he still has his queen alive. He just now uses the queen's ability. So this is a great attack and a little bit of an overkill just because he saved that queen's ability for so long. So this next attack, we're actually going to see something that we don't see very often, is those 4 earthquakes to take out those walls. So usually we just see jump spells being used, maybe even the wall wrecker through the attack, but in this case it came in pretty handy because it really opened the base up, and when we get into that part of the base, we'll kind of go over that. So he's going to place down those bowlers, and here's why. So I'm going to go over why you don't use wizards rather than bowlers in this case. So you notice this base, it has a lot of outside structures. So the benefit to using bowlers for funnel troops over wizards is, say you place a wizard on a structure that is not being targeted. So if you place a wizard on the outside of the base and nothing can target it, there's no defenses that can reach it, it's going to take out that building. Okay, let's replace that with a bowler. Same thing, if it can't reach it, it's going to take out that building, but as well as that building, the bowler could potentially take out another building because of that chain reaction. So instead of sniping a building with a wizard, that bowler can potentially snipe buildings because it will take out that outside building, but it also may chain react and take out the next building as well. So I like bowlers, just they're 6 housing space, they're not much more than a wizard, and if nothing can target them, they are a great troop to use for funneling. So great attack here by Panos Unified, saving that queen and really letting her do the damage through this attack really helped. And what do you guys notice about this attack? There's all kinds of skeletons left. So those skeletons saved around for decoying, that is the #1 part of this attack, especially with those P.E.K.K.A.s, because in this instance, as you notice, that single Inferno is now targeting that P.E.K.K.A. But if those witches wouldn't have been there deploying out those skeletons, that P.E.K.K.A. would have got taken down pretty early, and I'm not so sure that they would have had enough left in this attack to finish it off and get the 3-star. But those skeletons really provide the decoy and let those troops get in there. So this attack does come right down to the wire. The Warden is still up, which is what's going to finish this attack off. That Hound breaks off, and we're kind of like, oh my gosh, it's going to be close, but that Warden finishes off that King, or almost finishes it off. The Warden actually gets taken down, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a devastating 99% 2-star, but they are able to take it out here, and those skeletons are able to get through. Nothing really is left to take out those pups. That one witch, or maybe two witches, take out the pups, and finally finish off that King. So it was a really close attack, and here is the last attack of this guide, and I just wanted to throw this in there because it does use those 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, but it also throws in 3 baby dragons for a little bit of a pathing technique. So I really like this. You see baby dragons a lot for loon pathing and just any kind of pathing really for that funnel. But something that's cool is that we're going to go in with 2 P.E.K.K.A.s and only 3 witches, and we're still going to pull off this 3 stars. So what I'm guessing, I actually do not remember this attack, but what I'm guessing is a huge queen walk. I picture that queen walk lasting all the way throughout this attack. I'm not positive on that, but that's what I'm guessing, since this is a 3-star and we're only going in with 3 witches. So usually in the 3-star you have several witches just because there's so many decoys and it just works out throughout the attack. But we'll see what happens in this one. So the Clan Castle troops are coming out, places the poison down to slow those down, to take some damage off of those. Uses that Warden ability to save those troops. That Giant Bomb deploys, and we're already 54% of the way through this base. That Giga Tesla is going to town. Here comes that Queen. There is no healers left on that part of the attack. There is 1 or 2 down there on the King and some of those bowlers, but the Queen is down. So throughout this whole video, I've been talking about how important that Queen is. She goes down, so now we're about to see how strong the rest of this attack is. So it's just going to work right here. This Wizard Tower is doing some damage to those skeletons. Those bowlers are going to take that Wizard Tower out. And now really all we have to work with are these last 2 Wizard Towers. That Baby Dragon is going to take the one down near 3 o'clock, and we're going to be set up for that 3-star finish. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit buzzed right now. This is fun. I like doing this stuff whenever I'm having fun. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to throw a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications to stay in tune with everything that I am releasing. Guys, this is my first video since I have hit 4K. I want to thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the support that you have given me. I really do appreciate it. And just stay intact with me, guys. Leave some comments. Get in touch with me on my Discord, on my Twitter. Just get a hold of me. And until next time, guys, take it easy and clash on.